And when he called me, it was moaning. Imagine like saying hello on the phone and then you hear pumpkins, it's Kenise Lumpkin. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. If you're a returning pumpkin, hey, how you doing? Welcome here. So y'all, today's video, as you can tell by the freaking title, is gonna be another story time. So this one is a little bit more shorter than the story times I do because it was like something quick, but since y'all want me to do another story time, I was like, I might as well tell y'all this.
Like I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview?
A lot of stuff events that happened in my life, y'all, anyways, let's get straight into the story time. I don't have receipts for this one. Usually, you know, I'd be quick to pop the receipts, but I don't have the receipts because if I showed the receipts of the voicemail, I would probably get banned from YouTube. Me and my two other friends, we had went downtown, y'all. We had ended up going to the movies and they had ended up like being at the movies, but it was him and two other friends that he had, and it was me and my two other friends. But it wasn't like no, oh, like we're gonna meet up and go. Like we met them at the movies, but we had seen them at the Bean and we thought it was crazy because like, what the fuck, why did y'all have the same idea that we had? The boy walks up to my friend and I guess, you know, everybody likes like scouting. He see that friend go to that friend, and then the boy walked up to me. And at that time, y'all, it's always when I'm like not looking for somebody, I get the worst person in my life. Any freaking ways. Yeah, so he walks up to me, you know, my friend's talking, so I'm like, just like, okay.
Okay.
I gave him my number or whatever, and after that, when we left the movies, he had paid for my movie ticket too, so okay, period. Like, after that, he asked me, did I get home safe? I was like, yeah, I was home. And then he was like, okay, cool, like, I'll talk to you in the morning, because he had said he ended up going to sleep. As the weeks go on and the weeks go past, y'all, we're talking. I'm conversating with the boy. And mind y'all, I was a little bit more like, very like, skeptical about like who I gave my energy to. Started very slow and it wasn't like no rush or anything like that. Hey, good morning. And as you know, the more you conversate with somebody, the more you see somebody, you start to like them. I really didn't want a relationship, so I'm not gonna say I didn't want a relationship, I just wasn't looking for a relationship. Anyways, yeah, and so he kept trying to get me to come over his house.
I'm not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Because what you want to do with me at your house that we can't do outside?
I said, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
He kept trying to get me to come to his house, and I just kept telling him like, no, I just like to be outside. I don't really like going to people's houses. Cause I know the setup, baby. I know the overplay for the underplay, baby. And you not finna get me. Yeah, at that time, week goes past, we still going out, you know. And I even paid for a couple of dates that we went on because like at that time, I just felt like he was paying for me, so I was gonna pay for him. Y'all, he worked overnight. At the time, I didn't work overnight. I worked like at a store. That particular day, we couldn't hang out. He worked overnight, so I was used to his schedule already. And I knew like the days he worked because obviously he worked overnight and we were talking. So yeah, at that time, the conversation just started getting a lot shorter and he wasn't really texting me as much. And the more y'all hang out with somebody, y'all can not sit right here and tell me that y'all don't continue, like, y'all don't get like a liking for that person. So at that point, I think it was established between us that we liked each other because he would tell me he liked me and I liked him. I didn't rush because I don't know, y'all. It was something about him that just gave full of shit. The conversation started getting shorter to the point to where it was like, he would not text me. I would text him, then he would take hours to text back. And in my head, I'm like, there's another girl. It's another girl. I'm like, yeah. The conversation gets shorter with you was getting longer with somebody else. At that point, it was like off and on. Like he was like a push and pull. When I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna talk to you no more. Here he go. Oh no, I just have work, you know, I work a lot, da da da. So yeah, after that, one day we were supposed to hang out. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, prior to that week, he told me he didn't have to go to work. So I thought it was funny that all of a sudden now you have to go to work. Now you have to go to work. Right.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Anyways, the day came to where we were supposed to hang out. He was like, hey, I gotta go to work today. And I was like, oh, you told me that you didn't have to go to work. And he was like, well, I picked up a shift. I was like, okay. I was like, usually, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I would go see him on his break. Well, he would come see me on his break. Or like I would go see him on his break. His break was an hour, so we would like hang out on his break. And I was like, do you want me to like come see you? He was like, no, not today because I'm not gonna have time. And I was like, why you not gonna have time? He's like, oh, I'm not gonna take a break today. Sure. Sure you not. As for later that day, I was texting him, and his phone was on D&D. And I was texting, and he blocked me. I was blocked. He blocked me. Yes, y'all, I was blocked. So I'm texting his phone. It's not going through. I'm wondering why it's not going through. Oh, baby, it's not going through because you're blocked. And so I ended up start 6-7 to him, and it rung. And you're supposed to be at work, so why is your phone not ringing? It rings when I start 6-7, but it don't ring when I call. Later that day, y'all, it was going around late at night, say like 9 or 10, and he called me. And when he called me, it was moaning. Real loud moaning. Hung up. I was like, hello? Imagine like saying hello on the phone and then you hear, yeah, I don't even know if I care. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like, it hurted me a little bit. I get another call. So at this point, it's like, are you purposely doing this? Are you purposely allowing me to hear this disgusting mess? And so I didn't answer, and y'all, I got left the voicemail. Him and some girl getting it on.
Whoa, hey.
And I said, damn, this the second time I done got like that. So I hung up, I blocked him, y'all, and I haven't talked to him since. The crazy thing was, y'all, I liked him and I started to like him, and then that happened, and then it was just like, no. And I'm not gonna lie, I was 50% hurt, 50% I don't give a fuck. We were talking, and yes, I was giving my time and we spent time into it, but like, your pure intentions is gonna come out regardless. I blocked him. I haven't talked to that dude since, I don't even know if he ever tried to reach out to me because he's still blocked to this day. Still blocked to this day, y'all. And I really wish I could show y'all that, but y'all not gonna get me banned from my YouTube channel. Yes, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you for watching, y'all. This was more like a calm, short story time because I really like didn't put too much energy into that. Like, it wasn't like a big situation. So, but I still hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Many more to come. And if you like this video, please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see my pumpkin patch in the next story time or video or whatever I decide to do. Mwah.